Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to be working on this Mercedes E350. This one's having a problem every time he goes to fill the gas tank up. It's just spurting gas all over him. Evap valve is clogged up, and I'm going to show you guys how to get the Evap purge valve unclogged. Okay guys, we got got your V6 here for your Mercedes. This purge valve is actually pretty easy to get to. It's right here. Right down here, guys. So we're going to go ahead and remove this intake hose. It just pulls off and pulls out, but it does require two hands to do. And we're going to pull this valve up right here. We're going to lift this out of there, and we're going to disconnect the hoses on it and clean it out. I'll show you what we do. So guys, we're going to use our panel popper here. Stick the panel popper down in there. And that will actually push that hose off. Just like that. Makes it a lot easier. I'll put a link to these from Amazon. You can pick these up fairly cheap from Amazon. They work great for moving hoses and panel popping. Now what I'm going to use to clean this is a little CRC mass airflow cleaner. I'm not sponsored by them. This stuff works beautiful for this. You are going to want to use a little hose attached to it. And you're simply going to spray right inside the nipple right here. Spray it in there, get it all nice and cleaned out. Dump it over, let it drain out. And then I spray it a second time. I do it usually 2 or 3 times in a row. Then I'll let it dry for about 5 minutes before I put it back together. So guys, I'm not saying this is going to fix your problem in particular, but with these Mercedes are known for that valve getting clogged. What happens is you won't get a check engine light. When it stays clogged shut, you won't get a check engine light. When it stays stuck open, you will. But when it's stuck shut, you will not get a check engine light. It will have some funky ways when it drives. It'll act like it's missing, but it won't throw a misfire code. You will get one though for the purge valve. You will get a code sometimes for the purge valve, but it doesn't always turn the check engine light on, because what happens with these valves is they will randomly open. And when they randomly open and do the job they're supposed to, it will automatically kick that check engine light off. So you spray the cleaner in it. Next time you go fuel your vehicle, it allows you to actually fuel the vehicle. You know the evaporative purge valve is working properly. What happens when these get stuck shut is it builds pressure in the fuel tank. It has nowhere to vent. The tank gets so pressured that when you go to put fuel in there, the air can't escape. It can't go anywhere. So you'll put about 1 gallon of gas in and it'll just act like it's full. And eventually it gets to where, especially on a hot summer day, cold areas, you won't notice it that much, but when it's extremely hot outside and you're getting all those vapors, it will immediately open. You put the nozzle in there, you go to fuel, it just sprays it back at you. It won't even let you put any fuel in. And that's the problem my son was having with that car. Very easy fix. Like I said, not sponsored by anybody for this. This is just a quick fix that I wanted to show you guys, something that you can do. Now, every vehicle on the road has an evaporative purge valve on it. Every one of them. So you get that light that comes on for your gas tank cap. It may not be the gas tank cap. Now, am I going to tell you not to replace the gas cap? No, I'm going to tell you replace the gas cap. Replacing a gas cap is so cheap, so easy. Replace the gas cap. Have them reset the light. I know O'Reilly's, AutoZone, those guys will come out and read the code for you, sell you a gas cap, probably put it on for you too, depending upon the store you're at. I know mine will. And they'll erase the code. Once they erase the code, drive it some more. That code comes back, your purge valve's probably stuck. So what I'm going to tell you to do is this. If it comes back with a code that tells you that you have a open system, which is going to be a 406, I believe it is, which comes up, which basically means that you got your gas cap off. More than likely what you're going to find is the purge valve is stuck open. So to fix that, you can try doing what I did. Purge valves are usually very easy to reach under the hood. Most vehicles are next to the charcoal canister. And Google where it's at on your vehicle. make sure the vehicle's turned off, disconnect the hoses, spray it with a little mass airflow cleaner, not brake parts cleaner, not carburetor cleaner, mass airflow cleaner. Mass airflow cleaner is not going to leave any kind of a film, and it's going to clean it. And it's not going to be as harsh as some of those other chemicals either. But spray it in there, try it out. If it works for you, keep driving it. If you get that code come back, take it to a mechanic if you're not mechanically inclined enough to replace the valve, and have them replace the valve. Some of the valves do have a different type of band clamp on them, so you are going to have to remove that clamp, and you're going to have to put another clamp on there. You can use an aftermarket clamp on them. I would probably use with those, just so you don't have an air leak, maybe use a fuel line clamp. Fuel line clamps will actually clamp equally all the way around, where a band clamp, whether you believe it or not, but a band clamp will not clamp equally all the way around. That's the difference between them. Pricing on them, clamps are very cheap, couple dollars. But take the time, take care of that. And reason why they clog up, you're not getting oil or anything coming through there, but we have ethanol in our fuel now. Ethanol is corn-based, so it's sugar. What happens? Those vapors come up in there, and those vapors will clog up stuff. Ethanol does all kinds of damage to vehicles, people. It's not the best thing for them. Do you save money when you buy it? Yeah, of course you do. They say it's better for the environment, but like a lot of things better for the environment, it's bad for the machines that it's in. You don't want to run that gas in your lawnmowers. You don't want to run it in your chainsaws. You don't want to run it in anything except your cars when you're required to. Classic vehicles, look for the stuff that says no ethanol. Your daily driver, you don't really have a choice. You have to use it in most of the states. But anything else, you know, as far as small engine wise, look for the non-ethanol fuel, people. Look for it. It does some damage, and that's why this is clogged up. I can guarantee it. I mean, like I said, I'm in Minnesota. Our gas has a high percentage of ethanol in it, and, you know, it causes damage, and this is one of the things that you'll see happen with it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this put back together, guys. Like I said, just a short little fix to show you there. Something you can see and, you know, kind of deal with. I'm going to put the link in the bottom here for those clip removers. They work wonderful, very inexpensive. Guys, don't go to Temu and buy those ones off there. Those ones, I bought a set of those, and they were very weak. These I got from Amazon. I know a bunch of you are going to holler and scream and say they're still coming from wherever. They probably are. I can just tell you with these that I bought off Amazon, they're good quality. They're a little heavier gauge steel. They work. I mean, you saw, I took that hose right off. I didn't have to worry about damaging the hose. I didn't have to worry about breaking the plastic line. You know, these have nylon lines attached to them. I didn't have to worry about snapping that line. That's what usually happens. Those of you will say, yeah, you can use a screwdriver and do the same thing. You probably can. This is just my way of doing it. Like I said, I do things my way. You don't have to do them that way. You can do them any way you want. But I'm going to get this put back together, guys, so my son can take it and go to his hockey practice, and we'll go from there. I'll talk to you guys soon. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to keep making these videos for you guys. I have right now like 22 videos I've got planned to make for you guys. So, but we'll check you later.